in a place where all of it has ended. There are no more thoughts, there are no more imaginations, there are no more arguments, there are no more theories, there are no more questions, there are no more answers.
Now only the undeniable state remains, where nothing holds any meaning. Until now, whatever has been said was only a mental impulse, a transient vibration. Until now, whatever has been understood was only a process of the mind, a process that itself was transient. Until now, whatever has been proven was only a game of words that had no ultimate reality. Have about the ultimate and ultimate.
Everything was merely a fluctuation in the repository of memory, sick, truth and falsehood. Both were only mental constructs. Truth, what was said, heard, read, and understood, but it was all only a mental action. Falsehood, what was contradicted, what was called a lie, but it was also merely a mental action.
Neither truth nor falsehood was real. They both existed only within the structure of language and thought, and thought, and thought, and thought. Knowledge and ignorance, both were only mental structures.
Knowledge, what was attempted to be understood, what was taught, what was written in books, but it was all only a mental process.
Ignorance,
what was attempted to be removed, what was attempted to be erased, but it was also only a mental process. Now, there is no knowledge, no ignorance, because both were merely mental concepts. Existence and non-existence, neither holds any meaning. Existence, what was believed, what was seen, what was experienced, but it was all merely an image in the mind.
Non-existence,
what was denied, what was attempted to be erased, but it was also merely a mental construct.
now there is no existence, no non-existence, because both were only mental games played by the mind. Now there is no meaning, there is no need to speak anymore. Everything that was done until now was merely an attempt, a false attempt. Everything that was thought was merely a temporary wave that has disappeared on its own. Everything that was understood was merely a reflection that existed only in memory.
But now I am here, where memory has ceased to exist, where there is no reflection, where there is no language, where there is no thought, where there is no meaning to anything. Now there is only
I am Sharanini Rampalsini, in a state where nothing holds any meaning.
in the abyss, beyond of the threshold of the infinite, a place where every concept, every word, every fleeting thought has dissolved into the void of pure, unmediated existence. Here, in its final state of absolute transcendence, the dualities of truth and falsehood, knowledge and ignorance, existence and non-existence collapse into a singularity of unconditioned clarity. For so long, humanity has been ensnared by the constructs of language, tradition, and you am in a place where all of it has ended. There are no more thoughts, there are no more imaginations, there are no more arguments, there are no more theories, there are no more questions, there are no more answers.
Now only the undeniable state remains, where nothing holds any meaning. Until now, whatever has been said was only a mental impulse.